Hello and welcome to Iridium Rock and Metal Reviews. Today I'm shitting myself and I'll tell you why. I'm doing Slayer today, a reaction. So I'm a little bit concerned that if I don't like it, I could be in trouble. So Slayer fans are fanatical. They are fanatical, and listen, I completely understand. There's some bands that I love, and then I go on and hear a review or read a review or listen to it on YouTube and they don't like it and I go fucking mental, and I can't understand why. I just can't understand why you can't like it, and it gives me the ump. So listen, I want to keep an open mind, so I'll just tell you how I see it and hopefully I love it. So let me tell you a bit of, I can't tell you too much about Slayer because, you know, what is there to tell? They are a legend in thrash, a legendary band. So what I'm going to tell you is just a little bit on my relationship, if you like, with thrash. So I do like some thrash. Let me tell you some of the stuff I like. I like Anthrax. I like New Testament stuff. I like Metallica, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets. So you get the gist. So I like heavy music. I don't like it when it's too much. So I've heard of, listen, I won't lie to you, I've heard a couple of Slayer songs. I haven't heard many. I think when I was younger I heard some stuff, you know, but I was into the 80s melodic rock stuff. So, you know, I heard Slayer and I thought, oh, what is that? And I probably didn't give it enough chance. So I reckon my idea of it is that I'm going to like some Slayer music, and then I'm not going to like some other stuff of Slayer. I'm not going to like the more extreme stuff, and I'm probably going to like the slower, you know, heavy stuff, but slower stuff, not so much shouting, that sort of thing. So I love singers as well. I love singing in metal music and thrash. I like a singer, and that's probably why I like Anthrax, Joey Belladonna. You know, James Hetfield had a pretty decent voice, or still has, and I really like the New Testament, or not New Testament singer, it's always been the same one, but the new music from Testament, I think the singers got better. I never used to like Testament when I was younger. I thought I didn't like their early stuff, so I like their later stuff. So that gives you an idea of my relationship with thrash metal. So we're going to do Chasing Death, and the reason I'm doing this as well, someone has asked for it, by the way. I really apologise, I can't remember who's asked for it, but it's Chasing Death off Repentless, which was their last studio album, which was their 12th studio album. I really hope I like it. But even if I don't like this one, I might like others, and I'm going to give you an honest opinion of what I think of this. So here we go. This is Slayer and Chasing Death. Slayer fans, don't go mad. I always stop the videos for a couple of reasons. One is because of copyright. You know, it might get slammed for copyright anyway. Hopefully not. And I like to react during the song. I love it at the moment, right? I absolutely love it. I love the riffs. So fucking heavy. But, you know, the thing that could have put me off of this at the moment would have been the vocals, but I'm loving that as well. I can't help comparing bands either. And this does sound like a Heavy Testament song to me, like the new stuff. I'm actually really liking this at the moment. So fingers crossed, I'm not in trouble yet. But let's keep it going. Right, let's give it a quick stop there. So what I'm really loving about this is the verses. Musically, I'm loving the whole fucking lot. I think it's brilliant. The riffing is absolutely superb, and obviously these guys haven't slowed down, you know, all the way through their career. And I'll tell you what, I caught them at Download as well from a distance. I must admit, I was on my way to see another band, and you know, they sounded brilliant. You know, they sounded absolutely spot on live as well. The only fault I'd have, in my opinion, the only issue with this song I've got is the chorus, so the singer in particular. So I think the singer is pretty good. You know, he's obviously, you know, they're not in thrash metal, they're not meant to be the most operatic or, you know, sing outstanding. It's meant to be just fitting with the music. It feels like he's stretching and he doesn't need to. I think the good thing to compare this to would be, and I know I keep going back to Testament, but the singer there, he sort of it's like he knows his limits, and he keeps his the levels down, the range down to the lower end. On this, you know, it's probably is the way Tom Araya, isn't it? It's probably the way he's always sung over Slayer records, but to me he's like stretching it too much, and it takes the power out of it as such. The verses are so powerful, and the chorus is the one that you want to hear that's powerful. And I think if he kept it in his lower range, it would be even better. But I'm quite liking it, though. The song in general is really good. That's the only fault I would have with it, in my opinion, is the singing across the chorus. Let's keep it going. Right, let's just give it a quick. So on the solo, I like to comment on the solo. So obviously, you know, on this one they was going for, it was just, you know, the solo wasn't nothing special. It was just heavy as such. But you know, I couldn't hear much melody in it. But you know, it's a heavy song, isn't it? You know, it's just, it suits the song as such. I wish I could have heard the solo through more of a cleaner rhythm section, because at that point during the solo, the bass, the double bass and the fucking drums and the rhythm guitar were just fucking going mental, and I couldn't really make out the solo too much. But you know, I think that's what they're going for. They're going for something that's extremely heavy on there when they made their point, didn't they? So, you know, not my favourite solo, but I think it suited the song, if you know what I mean. Let's keep it going. So heavy as fuck, obviously. And you know what, I liked 2/3 of that song. I think the verses were brilliant. I love the bit at the end where the drums didn't kick in fully, and it was like the singer singing over them verses, and it was like chugging. Love it. I think he stepped on a bit of fucking Lego about 20 seconds from the end there. But you know, there's parts of this I love, and this is exactly what I thought, you know, I would think of Slayer. I sort of knew that I would love parts of it. There was something in me that knew I would. And I think there's probably going to be a lot of songs that I would love, but I want you to suggest some stuff that you know, if you're liking this video, and you might have figured out now what Slayer songs I would like in their entirety, you know. Obviously I liked a lot of this song. Not too keen on them vocals that when he goes in the higher range. You know, I just think he sounds really good in the lower range register, and I think he should stick with that. But listen, that's my opinion. Obviously this is a crowd pleasing song, you know what I mean. I can imagine them playing it live, everyone going fucking nuts, do you know what I mean? So listen, I hope you like my reaction. Slayer fans, take it easy on me, yeah. Please subscribe if you like this, and also more importantly, give me some other suggestions. If there's, think about what I like. I like the more modern production as well. I know that a lot of thrash bands back in the 80s suffered from poor production. I don't know if Slayer's one of them bands, but I do like the more updated sound from thrash bands, like the New Testament. I know I keep going back to them, but the sound of their new album is fantastic. So clear. And the vocals from Tom Araya, like I said, in the deeper range, ain't wrong with them at all. I like it when you can hear him saying the words. I'm not a fan of extreme vocals, so when bands absolutely shout and growl, I'm not into that shit. So now you know what I might like. Please give me some more suggestions, and you know, I'll listen to some more Slayer. Right, thank you very much. Thanks for listening. Cheers, guys.